Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video we are going to start about Spring Boot playlist. Before getting started, if you're new to the channel, do subscribe, hit on the bell icon so whenever I upload a new video you will be notified. So let's get started. So we are going to start up with the Spring Boot. So initially what is required for Spring Boot, that we'll be seeing in this video, and we'll see the basic setup and how the project is being downloaded and things like that. So here we have the Java 25, which is also the LTS version, and Java 21, which is also the LTS version. Download any one of the versions. So mine is already JDK 21, so I have it in my machine. So if any version is fine, just have the JDK installed and try to set up. So already a setup video is been done. If you are facing any issue, do check that video. Set up your Java first, and then we require IntelliJ. Download IntelliJ Community Edition, so which is for free. Ultimate Edition is a paid version, so make sure you download the Community Edition. So once these things are done, let's before getting into the Spring project, let's see what is Spring. Okay, so Spring is nothing but a framework where when we were learning PHP, PHP has frameworks, right? Like Laravel, Code Igniter, those things. So similar way, Java also has few frameworks. In that, one of the framework most known framework is Spring. Okay, so many people think Spring and Spring Boot are same. So it's not same. So Spring is the Java framework and Spring Boot is built on Spring. Okay, the Spring is a framework and Spring Boot is built on top of Spring, which means in Spring we don't have that embedded server, the production ready feature, those things and all was not there. Later on, when they built Spring Boot, they had this on top of Spring only. The concept, the core concept is same, but it has some external things to do like production ready features and stuffs. That is known as your Spring Boot. If you know Spring, well and good. If you don't know Spring, it's fine. We'll be learning from the basic itself. What you do is start Spring IO. Okay, start Spring IO. Go to this URL and this URL. So basically, when you start a project, you do it from the beginning, right? So Spring gives us telling that no, you just provide me the project name and the dependencies you want. I'll give you the basic setup. Okay, that's what it does. We just choose a language and which project we need, Maven project or Gradle project, and then we select the Spring Boot version and we give the project details like name, group name, those things, and add few dependencies, and then when we tell Spring to generate, it generates. Okay, so basically this web is for the MVC, and we have the Tomcat server embedded with this. Okay, I'm selecting 21, whichever version you have installed, just select it and just generate it. So once you have generated, you will get the zip version. Just unzip it, and wherever you have installed your IntelliJ, right, just hide your IntelliJ. Okay, so once you open, this will look in this way only. So yeah, in this video itself I'll give you the basic structure example. Okay, so this is your project, and this is the external libraries which you have added. Suppose if you are adding new dependencies, then you can see the dependencies file downloaded here. Okay, so this is that thing, and then inside this you have source. This source, from this source is where your project begins. In source you have main and test. So obviously you know that test is for test case writing. So whatever your project has, right, you will also write the test cases. So inside main you have two things. One is Java and resource. Inside Java, you have your structure where this is your project name and this is your main file. Okay, this is your main file where the application starts. It requires some refresh. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is your project and it starts here. This is your main file. This is an annotation. I'll show you in upcoming videos what does that mean, and I don't know why it has not loaded. Control click, I'm not able to do. Control click. Okay, okay, fine. I'll fix this in my next video and I'll show you the internal working of this. So the next thing, that's it all about the main. This is your main project, and whatever you create, right, you will be creating under this below this. Okay, and then you have your test file, as I showed you. Inside main you have one more thing, which is the resource. So this resource we have application property. So what does this application property do? For example, like your DB configuration, or locally when you run the application, it runs on 8080. So if you want to change the port, you do it. All the configuration stuffs you do it here, okay, in application properties. And then your pom.xml, which I told, where you will be including all your dependencies and it will download the libraries for you. You only include the dependency and it does the job for you. Okay, so yeah, this is all about the basic structure, file structure, and how to set up the project. In upcoming videos, in next video, we'll see what is bean, what is IOC container, how bean is created, those kind of things. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any doubt or suggestion, do let me know in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video.